Hey everybody, today I am super excited. What I'm not super excited about is this hot weather. If you live in the Central Valley, you definitely know what we're going through right now and the struggle. But I guess it could be worse. So today I'm excited because I get to go pick up my Silkie baby chicks. Ooh, I'm so excited. They are super cute. If you don't know what they look like, definitely Google them. They are characters. So, we're getting two Silkie hens. Well, two baby chicks are going to be Silkie hens. So that way they are known for sitting on eggs to hatch them. So the plan is that they'll sit on eggs and hatch them for us. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes. But if not, then we have two new friends. So yeah, so we're gonna go pick them up and bring them to our new home.
That was a cow paw. Okay. Look at Bob. He off on the grass.
Hey guys, Mark and Katie here with Faith and Farm. Well, we got some new chicks, as you see. We got a Silkie.
We got two Silkies, a white Silkie and a black Silkie. Unfortunately, that evening, the next evening, we lost the black Silkie. So things happen, you know, we were doing everything right and it just happens. That's part of
having farm animals.
So the next day, actually that night, she was being like super vocal and just she was upset. So I started looking online, of course, on how I can console this poor little chick, and so I read on getting a mirror in there, and that will keep them company because they see themselves in a mirror. So that's what we did. They're being real loud. That's what I did. I put a mirror in there, and she was okay after that for the rest of the night.
She did a lot better.
But we knew we were gonna have to get her another companion, someone else, her friend, to keep her busy. So the next morning we went. It was a Saturday morning, and we went to go hunt for a new chick.
And of course we were looking for another Silkie, and of course nobody in town had any. It's kind of towards the end of the, I guess, the chick season or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't really have a lot of different chickens. Well, we found a place here in our town that that did have some chicks. They didn't. The person that was there wasn't very knowledgeable of what he had. It was a young kid. So we just kind of looked at him, and we were kind of hem-ham. We weren't sure. We knew we needed to do something because we needed another chick, so that way the white Silkie wouldn't be so lonely anymore. So we went ahead and started talking to the young kid, kind of telling him our predicament, and he goes, well, we have Silkies in the back. And we thought, oh, all right, cool. So, but he said they're 8 weeks old.
Well, actually, he said they're 8 months.
He said they're 8
old.
months, but they're 8 weeks.
They're not 8 months.
They're not 8 months. So we went into the back to go look at them, and he said they were all hens, but they weren't all hens. I think maybe a couple of them were hens, but all of them were roosters. But we happened to see one little hen, and it was the smallest one in there, that was kind of by herself with actually a whole different kind of breed of chickens. And so we talked about it, and we decided to get her. And so now we have a full-grown Silkies. So we thought, okay, well, that's a full-grown, but we still got to get a chick. So we went back to where the chicks were. They were kept in a separate cage, and they had a little hole that chicks kept getting out on. So as we were walking up, there was a chick that got out. And
when we were standing there, there was one that escaped because we were still deciding on what we were going to take and trying to identify the breeds. I don't think he really even knew what breeds they were. So while we were standing there, this little chick got out, and so we figured, well, she volunteered herself to come home.
And she was cute. She was real pretty. You guys will see her. But so we got our chick, but we also got now a full-grown Silkie.
Which we think the chick is an Americana.
We're
if you
guessing.
see her and you think otherwise, please let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
So she's a wild card. She's a guess.
So, but she's cute, and calling her a she is a guess also, because
we don't know what
we're getting. So that's just kind of the roll of the dice. So anyway, so we're gonna introduce you to our new one. We want to talk. You want to introduce them to new ones, or you want to talk about our loss?
Yeah, we did. Besides the one baby Silkie that we lost, we lost one last night. It was actually one of our older hens. It was what, 2.5-year old?
A little
Miss
over
Pretty.
2.5.
Yeah, she passed away last night. She was just acting kind of different.
She was kind of unexpected though, because she wasn't really acting.
Not too bad. We have another one right now that is Brownie. She's acting really abnormal. So we're trying to figure out what's wrong with her and see if there's anything we can do to help her. Like, we're all new at this, so do you have any suggestions? One thing we read that she's egg bound. Yeah, it seems. But we don't know. We don't know what's going on. So you know, we're still kind of doing our research and of course praying for her, and you know, we'll do what we can do. But like what we said earlier, it's part of owning barn animals, you know, farm animals. Some unfortunately are gonna die, and you're not gonna know why and all that, and that's just part of it. So you know, that's something I think Katie's especially learning, and I'm kind of used to it. I mean,
I've been doing this a little longer
It's
than her.
still, it's difficult.
But it's still death. I mean,
Yeah.
death is death. I mean,
You don't want to see no animal.
no.
go through
I mean, even
pain
going
and
fishing and
suffering.
catching fish to eat, you know, still putting them down is still kind of, you know, it's death. so
Yeah.
so we lost Pretty, unfortunately.
Miss Pretty.
She was my favorite
Yeah.
out of the Reds, and but we've also, on a good note, we've started to move the younger chicks, or the younger chickens, the teenagers, in with the old hens, and so that's been interesting, a little interesting journey. They of course know that the hens are the bosses, so they try to run away from them, kind of stay away from them a little bit, but the more they're around, I think the more that they're
I think
warming
they've
up.
learned their pecking order. And
Yeah.
They're getting it.
So, but now we're gonna have to. We've learned that we're probably gonna have to go ahead and trim their wings. Maybe we'll go ahead and make a little video of that.
Yeah.
Because the younger chickens, they tend to fly a lot.
Yeah.
And they like my garden. So, and I'm not gonna have that. So, yeah. So we're gonna have to trim their wings, which are easy. So, anyways, so yeah, let's introduce them to the new ones.
Yeah. Okay, so this is, we've been calling her Miss Fancy Pants.
Fancy Pants.
Because she's got all this fluffy, pretty feathers, and she's got, as you can see, a little poof on her head, and she's fancy. So, she is a white silky. Our other chicken side is actually going to look very similar to her. She's also a white silky as well. So yeah, so that's Miss Fancy Pants. She's still kind of getting used to us. So she's not very comfortable with me holding her right now. So as you can see, she's pretty tensed up. But we're gradually trying to get her to love us back.
And we noticed that when we got her, if you look closely to her beak,
yeah, it's
her
kind of
top
chipped.
beak has been chipped. So, but she's growing it back. It's gotten a lot better just by the little bit that she's been with us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and we got her for to brood.
Yes.
To actually sit on eggs. We got a rooster from in our teens. One of our teenagers was a rooster. So we're hoping to get some fertilized eggs from him, and we're hoping that she'll do her job by sitting on them. And hopefully, maybe, the plan is to hatch some eggs.
Hatch some different breed, some crossbreed eggs. So
that's the plan.
And then you got these girls.
Yeah.
These are who she's mainly hanging out with, because they tend to be, the Americanas tend to be the more kind of loving, nicer breed.
Yeah, they're a little
the other ones that we kicked out, they tend to be a little boogers. So she's been hanging out with them and doing good. And then we laugh because she tends to hang out with the ducks too. And so we laugh about that. Maybe she thinks she's a duck. Because
the ducks have kind of taken her in.
Yeah.
And they let her lay with them in the afternoons, and so maybe they think she's a duck as well.
So that's Miss Fancy Pants.